Duncan, and I'm a clinical audiologist at NB Hearing and Balance. I work full-time at our Durbanville branch. I have a real interest in pediatric audiology. That's mostly where my passion lies, but I'm also really interested in the neurology of audiology. So what happens at our brain level when we respond to sound? How does our brain interpret sound? How can we actually detect sound at the brain level? So that's my real passion. I've done advanced training in electrophysiology, so that's testing how the brain actually receives sound and the way that our brain reacts to sound. And then I've done further courses called the CAPMAT course, so it's called the Clinical Auditory Processing Management, Treatment and Training course, and that's delving quite in depth into central auditory processing. So what does our brain do with sound when sound reaches the brain? And I also have basic training in cochlear implants. I've done the SACIC cochlear implants introductory course, as well as training in some cochlear implant products. And I really have a passion for audiology. I have a passion for people, love to help people, and yeah, lots of experience in different hearing aid brands. So those are my particular interests. I graduated from the University of KwaZulu Natal in 2016, where I won the Sashler Prize for the Best Final Student of the Year. And then I was lucky enough to go on to my community service year, where I was placed in my hometown. I grew up in a very rural community in Zululand, in the heart of Zululand, and I really developed a passion for community and for people and for helping people. And I also grew up surrounded by a lot of music. I did a lot of singing and music, and so I combined the two passions in my choice to study audiology, of helping people and community as well as sound and music. And when I was placed in my ComServe year, I was able to be placed in my hometown, where I could give back to that community who really played a pivotal role in shaping me into the human that I am today. I then went on to practice in Durban at a big practice in Umhlanga, where I managed the regional branch of the practice for about 5 years. And I grew in leaps and bounds in those first 5 years. And then shortly after that, I decided to make the jump to Cape Town, where I found a home at NB Hearing. And I've really been able to grow and refine my audiology skills and learn and grow in different areas of practice as well.